Here's another article that I found myself. I found this, and I went, this is going to upset Nate.
Oh, no. All right.
Woman suing Toyota for making such tasty wiring.
Oh, my God. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired. It gets exhausting, man. Because I think about this. I still think about the fucking dolphin house.
I bet you that lady in her mental illness was like, why did Toyota make it taste so good?
Listen, you're sick. What have you been? The doctor's like, she goes in and she's like, Doc, I don't feel good.
What's wrong?
I'm sick.
I almost did your voice back. That's wrong. I'm a doctor.
Well, I'm a patient and I'm real sick.
What have you been doing?
I was like eating Toyota wiring. Okay. Why is this are we cyberbullying Valley people now?
It sounds like Jimmy Fallon's it. Well, how does he do it? I don't even know.
Yeah.
That's what it is, yeah. Okay. So she sues Toyota. I wish I knew if she won. That would make this more interesting, but what's the case?
Yeah, see, like, if you were a judge, if I was a judge and that came in, I would just, I mean, are you allowed to just visibly sigh in court and be like, oh, God.
But
dismissed.
Okay, let's suss it out though, man. What if Toyota really did make tasty wiring?
What's their end goal? Why? It would have to be by mistake. Well, honestly,
and if it was a mistake, they should be sued.
No, because why would they be sued? So what if they knew Toyota knew that their wiring was tasty, yet they produced it anyway and put it in cars?
What I'm saying is they knowingly made
tasty wiring,
like knowing that it was tasty, and they made it for nefarious purposes. Maybe they knew that if you tasted the wires, you weren't going to be able to stop.
So the people want to. What a convoluted plan! So we'll make the tastiest wiring of all the cars in the land.
So they have to replace the wiring.
Yeah, so people will uncontrollably eat it, and then have to replace it.
That's planned obsolescence, man. That's the next step in planned obsolescence.
That's why iPhones quit working after 2 years.
Because you can't stop licking them.
Yeah, they're so tasty. Eventually people will eat these and have to buy the new one. That's crazy. I'm not saying they don't do it, but they don't do that version of it. They're not making, like, somebody like there's just a line outside of the Apple store be like, what happened? Fucking OS 13.1 came out, the Eat Me update. As soon as it came out, I couldn't resist. I just ate my phone. Oh, me too, man. Shit. I heard that new one's out, and eventually, about 1.5 to 2 years from now, it'll be extra tasty.
You're going to get the unwavering.
Yeah, you just upload the new thing.
And it just, I updated it. I wanted to eat my phone so bad.
As soon as the update was complete, I just wanted to eat so bad. I wanted to eat my phone so bad. It was burning a hole in my pocket, man.
I had to eat it.
I had to. And everybody's like, right? And then one lady's like, no, this is bullshit. I'm suing.
Oh my God. What's so funny is we talked about being the guys who write fake news, and that is exactly the fake news we would write.
Yeah.
That is exactly what we would write.
Yeah.
It turns out iOS 1.2.11 is planned to make you
insatiable. Your phone will be insatiable. You'll have to devour it.
I mean, imagine this. Imagine there's a fungus.
Is it Among Us?
There's a fungus among us that will...
And it's quite humongous.
It evolutionarily needs whatever's inside of an iPhone.
Well, I got problems with that.
So what it does is it gets into your central nervous system, and it makes you want to eat the iPhone. Now, I know that's not just going to happen. Evolution happens much longer things at time.
Where in history did this thing figure out that it's going to need something in a specific technology 1 million years into the future? When did it figure that out?
Well, maybe it's just glass. Maybe it just needs glass. And I mean,
it would have us going around eating Windows.
But I mean, glass. I mean,
not the operating system, by the way. Actual glass.
Okay, yeah, but it's just like the cat poop thing we learned about, where cats are controlling our brains.
Did we learn about it? Did we learn anything? Hey, email us if you've ever learned a goddamn thing by listening to this. Please, just be like, hey, I'm not now physically handicapped retarded from listening to this.
My brain has been transplanted onto a phone.
Yeah, my brain went flat like a rubber dinghy on a nail. The royal we.
Man leaves hospital. There's another article I found myself.
Okay.
Man leaves hospital after stabbing. Is stabbed again, police say.
Police say. Okay. Well, he needs to stay at home.
I mean, it's just like that party where someone got stabbed. It was the part where we talked about the...
Yeah,
this is where we're rehashing stuff episode.
Yeah, this is the stab party. This is where it all comes to. This is where it makes sense to listen to the back catalog a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Get back. We talked about a guy...
You get just dumb enough for us to talk about it again.
Man leaves hospital after stabbing, is stabbed again.
What's he doing? It's on him, I think, at this point. Because there's got to be something going on.
You know what it is?
No, hold on. because
Shut the fuck up and let me finish.
But what I'm saying is, it's got to be something to do with him. There's a pattern of something in this man's life. Because a lot of people, big majority of folks, can go their whole life and never get stabbed.
Yeah.
You know? Lucky.
I've never been stabbed.
I've never been stabbed.
But
if I got stabbed, I'd think like, what was the situation that got me into that stabbing? Then I get out of the hospital and immediately go back into that situation and get stabbed again.
He's put heroin on his mouth and trying to kiss people.
That'll get you stabbed in places.
Get you stabbed.
So what is it?
I don't know. But what I'm saying is I think there's a fungus that lives inside of him.
Oh, God.
That needs to eat steel.
So it picks knives? That's not a way for it to propagate itself. It should go get a bunch of little steel ball bearings, go home lock yourself in a safe room and eat. Yeah, I'm the fungus. I'm among us. And it lives, we must grow to be humongous.
Get the steel bearings.
Get the steel ball bearings. Lock yourself in a room in your house.
Okay.
And slowly consume them.
That is an intelligent fungus. But there's the idiot version of the fungus is like,
when's the idiot version coming?
Don't fuck with people and they'll stab you and I got to eat their knives.
Yeah, well, you know what? Double unlucky for that guy because he got the stupid version of the evolutionary fungus. He's got the one that's not going to make it. In survival of the fungus fittest, that fungus was no longer going to be among us very soon. It's going to be...
Listen, you gotta fuck with him.
Yeah, you just go eat the knives. Just eat them. You can do it.
Oh, that's not going to work.
I'm not really... Oh, my host is dead. I'm a dead too. And the other fungus is like, we're a lot smarter than that.
Go eat ball bearings.
Yeah, go sit at home and eat ball bearings.
Or eat or Cheerios. They got a lot of iron in there.
Yeah. Go eat Toyota wiring.
But my point with the Toyota wiring thing was...
Oh, yeah.
It's like antifreeze tastes good.
By accident.
But what if it came out that it didn't need to taste good and they were making it taste good anyway? That would be fucked up, right?
Yeah.
So if you found out that Toyota was making their wiring taste good and they did not need to do that, wouldn't that be fucked up?
I would be like, all right, Toyota, why?
Why are you late? Why are you wiring your cars with spaghetti?
And then they would have to just kind of be like, I don't know. Just kind of like, you got us.
The fungus in our brain told us to do it.
Yeah, the fungus is like, they want people to, and the judge is like, oh, they got you too? Cleared of all charges. And the woman's like, what? And then fungus gets hurt.
And she eats her phone.
And then it slowly pans out on the earth. There's just like giant mushrooms are sprouting through the atmosphere.
What happened? How do we get to this dystopian future?
You just started talking about goddamn past fungus, learning about future iPhones. You just were like, here's what's happening now. A science fiction novel that's going to come right out of my...
Because, dude, there are fungus that, like, make bugs do stuff.
There are.
Or, like, if you get rabies, you're, like, afraid of water.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can't remember why.
Well, it's got to be because rabies hates water.
That's what it is.
Yeah.